Welcome back, everyone, to episode 7 of the Mexico series. So let's take a look at our inflation. Alright, so our interest rate is going up. Now, I have a problem with crime, and it was suggested to legalize marijuana. So I'll give it a try and see what happens. So let's go with consumption decriminalized. So that's going to pass, but the people aren't going to like it. So let's do this as a health reform. And there's something else that we're going to do. Just going to raise the minimum payment for retirement. And let's see, is there anything else that we need to take care of? So let's see if that will pass. So let's go ahead and see if, alright, 55%. So hopefully some of this will bring crime down. Alright, so let's take a look at our unemployment rate. So that's actually pretty good. Alright, so I want to start to improve on industry. So we're not producing enough steel. So we're just going to go ahead with 50 million as a subsidy. And let's see. Alright, so we want to also improve our energy sector. So we're definitely not producing enough natural gas. So we're going to build a couple gas wells. Alright, so I'm not going to even try to pronounce that. But that's the area that we're going to build the gas wells in. So in 4 months, yeah, that's not bad. So it's going to be weak. It's not going to be a real strong, it's not going to be a real strong source of natural gas, but it is a source, and we're going to try to make use of it. So 3 gas wells.
Although your economy is among the healthiest, your solvency may not be safe from depreciation. So we would like to reiterate our confidence in you while recommending vigilance.
Alright, crime on the rise nationwide. So what did that... Wow. That jumped up by 7%. Alright, SMR reactors are not the first. We'll keep that to ourselves.
Here is our growth forecast for the end of the year based on calculations that we made last month. This is a very good figure. Our economy is dynamic.
Okay, unemployment has dropped, so that's
The
good.
bill has been voted on and the law has been passed.
Alright, so we have the 3 gas wells. Alright, let's go to research. And I'm going to increase human and social sciences. Alright, so we also need to improve our education. So I'm going to do 2 stars for corresponding courses, and for the exceptionally gifted, we're going to max that out. Alright, we're not getting involved in any kind of conflict whatsoever. Alright, no, we're not taking out their chief of staff either. So we still have this highway that's being built. The one is completed already. So that should actually help increase growth, hopefully. Let's go to taxes. And want to improve conditions for citizens. So let's look at the population. Alright, so this isn't good. So that was going down and it went back up.
This theory is spreading and attracting new followers. The media has widely covered the subject this week. This will hinder our actions and hurt your popularity.
Alright, so let's go to taxes and let's see, company tax. So let's drop this down by 0.4. I have 1.7 billion. Let's see. Okay, so that's 2. And if we do this as... Alright, so let's see how popular this is going to be. Alright, so we're going to go ahead with that. Alright, and see. Immigration is okay. Let's take a look at our debt. So we actually now have a budget excess. So we completely got rid of our budget deficit. So now we have to concentrate on public debt. So let's try to sit with Canada. Sit with India. Let's see. Who else? Let's try to sit with Japan. Alright, so we owe 428 billion, so we have to pay that down. Sit with the UK.
The vote was held and the reform was adopted.
Alright, so let's see how...
Well done. It was past time to end this hypocrisy. Everyone smokes, and people who don't smoke should try it to loosen up. But seriously, what's the point of chasing down every kid who takes a drag from a joint? And most importantly, no more trafficking, no more warring between dealers, and no more settling accounts with violence. So I just want to say good job. There will always be a little three-leafed plant at my house with your name on it.
Alright, so we'll keep an eye on this and see how it affects the crime like it was suggested to me.
It's awful. No, it's not a suicide. There's no doubt about that. But a terrible assassination. Yes, the journalists are already there.
Alright, so we're gonna meet with the Prime Minister of the Netherlands. Alright. Alright, happiness increases in Mexico, so that's what we want. Increasing the legal age for consuming alcohol will seriously hinder the agricultural sector, our one producing industry in particular, which faces serious international competition, will suffer substantial losses equivalent to our level of discontent. Alright.
I'd be happy to. Very well. What kind of offer do you wish to make us?
Oh wow, that was 1477 before, so let's go with this.
Very well.
Started to go for 12.99.
Although your economy is among the healthiest, your solvency may not be safe from depreciation. So we would like to reiterate our confidence in you while recommending vigilance.
Our infiltrated agents had the chance to carry out a sabotage operation.
No, we're not sabotaging anyone.
I'd be happy. Very well. What kind of offer do you wish to make us?
Alright, 1092. Let's go for 52.
Very well. We accept your offer.
Alright, new cop this year. I'm not going to really worry about CO2 emissions. Alright, so our excess just lost that.
I'd be happy to. Very well. What kind of offer do you wish to make us?
Alright, 8.69, so let's try for 7.99.
Very well.
Alright, so that worked. Alright, so our space program isn't... See... Alright, so we'll increase that. And how much would it be to build a launching pad? That would use up our entire Treasury Reserve of 26 billion, so we're not going to do that. We'll wait. Alright. Alright, so let's take a look at our growth. So we just surpassed our growth from previous year, at least in the beginning.
Good morning! I didn't come empty-handed. In fact, I wanted you to see in order to submit to you this economic contract which, as you will see, is profitable.
Alright, so what do they want to sell us? Alright, that's not going to be sufficient for our consumption. They don't even produce enough for their own selves, so that could cause a problem. So we're going to refuse that.
No thank.
Alright, and let's take a look at that again. Alright, so that's going down. We had a $4 billion excess that we lost.
The bill has been voted on, and the law has been...
But we're increasing purchasing power, so... Let's see. Total income. Alright, what if I were to do this? It's $3 billion that we're going to wind up eating. So, let's see. So let's go to the unemployment. Alright, so that's at 5. Inflation is down 3.24.
Although your economy is among the healthiest, your solvency may not be safe from depreciation.
Alright. Okay, so we have those oil platforms. What about oil terminal? So, okay, energy. Yeah, we're gonna have to... Alright, so we have one nuclear plant. So how much would it be? It would be 8.9 billion. But that's only 2 terawatts, so I don't really think that's worth it.
This theory is spreading and attracting new followers.
The investigation on the ground into the attack, and the information that is feeding back from our different networks, leads us to the conclusion that this terrorist organization is indeed behind the attack. The fact that they haven't claimed responsibility for the attack is somewhat disturbing.
Alright, let's go after them. Hopefully we're going to be a lot more successful. Hey man, how many? Number of members, 1,469 and 859. All right. Let's just bump that up. Ooh, that's going to be too much. All right, that's going to be a little too much. So let's just try our hand with. I'm going to hire 10,000 more national agents. All right, let's go to unemployment. That's 5.21. What's the population? All right, so below the poverty line, that's 55% is still awfully high. So we have to do something to... All right, so with taxes, if we... All right, industrial pollution, we're going to just get rid of that. Carbon tax. We'll keep that for now until I can figure something else out to counter that. Highway tolls. Let's see how that's gonna pan out, because we're really not getting that much money for it. So that's not gonna really do much of anything. Alright, so... Alright, I think I know what to do. So... we're gonna bump this up. Alright, so we're gonna name this tax code. Let's just put that on pause. Tax code 23. And then we'll drop that down to 25%. Alright, that should, let's see. Alright, so that has strong support. I'm trying to get stronger support by... Alright, do financial transactions. Let's see. Alright, so that has strong support. So I believe this is basically sales tax, but it's just not listed as sales tax. Alright, so that has support. So let's try that. Sales tax, and then we're gonna have to take something out. Increase for pornography. Alright, so that has 66%. Alright, so carbon. So let's drop this down by 2. It's intended to discourage the use of fossil fuels. So let's drop that. Alright, so let's see. So entering the territory will Alright, so it looks like I may have gotten a little carried away. So that's not going to... Alright, I have to figure out something else. So let's increase this. And alright, let's just bump that up. Alright, so that has 80%. So let's just see how this pans out. And let's meet with him. Trying to see if we could get some support. See if we can get some more support. And we'll meet with her. So the other... Alright, so let's see if we can convince them to vote yes on our reform. Let's go with energy. Probably gonna have to build another nuclear plant. That's gonna take our entire, alright, no, available. It's gonna take a portion of it, but let's see. Yeah, we're gonna run into a problem. That's gonna take our entire Treasury Reserve. Let's go with the oil platform. That's only going to cost 539 million. So we'll go ahead and build that.
I'd be happy to. It's very...
Alright. Alright, so I hate when it does this. It's not gonna allow
You're
me.
not bad yourself.
It's not gonna allow me
Sure.
to ask for support.
No problem. I intended to do so. I'd be happy to. You're not bad.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hit that.
No thanks.
Alright, so let's see, did anything change? Alright, we still need a lot more support.
I'd be happy. No problem. I intended to do so. You're not bad. That's very kind of. No problem. I intended to do so.
Alright,
Sure.
okay, so let's see, did any of that change? So this is the main one. So let's take a look at the crime. Alright, it's starting to level off again. So hopefully we can get that down.
I'd be happy to.
Alright.
No problem. No problem. Yes, I know. You're as deadpan as always. No, seriously, I don't know what advice to give.
Alright, hopefully we didn't mess that up.
Yes, I know. Sure.
Alright, so our Alright, we still have Alright, estimated at 51% again still.
Although Eureka.
I'd be happy to.
Alright, we're
No
gonna
problem. No problem.
Alright.
No, honestly. Yes, I know.
Okay, so did that do it? Alright, so that worked. We got 51%. So that's gonna pass, and hopefully it'll have a positive impact on
The
the
bill has
economy.
been voted on, and the law has been passed.
We have resisted the attack. The protection systems, especially in companies, are up to date. Very few victims to report overall.
I'd be happy to. You're not bad. No problem. That's very.
Alright. So let's go with taxation. Alright, so we have 53% support. Let's go to carbon. Alright. Alright, let's take a quick look at the inflation. Alright, so that's good. And let's go to unemployment. So that's starting to go down a little.
Good morning. I didn't come empty-handed.
Alright, so they have 15,000. I'm definitely not purchasing. I guess that's still not going to do anything for us.
We were able to trace the source of the attack. It is a criminal organization in this country who is responsible.
Ah, the U.S. tried to hack us, huh? Alright, let's go to farming. Since everyone keeps trying to sell us chickens, let's go ahead and... let's just do a subsidy. And we'll start off with 50 million.
We were able to trace the source of the...
Alright, don't care about that. Ukraine and Kyiv. Nope, not interested.
You know full well that in our services, the empathy curve usually stays close to zero.
Alright, so we have 53% of that vote. When is the vote going to take place? It's going to take place on March 2nd. So let's go to transport. So we're going to invest in road maintenance. And housing. So what would be the response? So it's about 50% that would say no. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and end this episode. So you guys can let me know how you feel about the episode. Please feel free to leave comments, and if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. It'll only help with the channel. And for those of you who have subscribed, thank you. I really appreciate it. And I will see you soon.